Hey yo, oh God. Hey y'all, Catherine Hidalgo here, the Dragon Oracle. It is blazing hot. This is the only corner I can find where I can keep off my sunglasses. Breakthroughs. Well, I really should introduce myself, shouldn't I? Catherine Hidalgo, the Dragon Oracle, and I help women heal their inner child and end self-sabotage without going to pity party groups on social media, using the path energy techniques from the path to the power within. Yeah, it's kind of heavy and draggy this morning, simply because, you know, I'm going through some stuff as well with a sister of mine, and it's difficult to, it's easy for me to express, but it's very difficult for her to express, because when she has to speak truth, it brings back memories of her relationships with her parents. And the problem is, it hurts, because the problem is she can't see that. And so she tells me that my words are scorching, when in fact she admitted that she's afraid to tell me what she has to tell me, which was about me and stuff that she received from spirit. It's really hard. It's really hard, and it really hurts me to think that I can be so upfront with her, but she doesn't feel that way about me. So that has me feeling kind of down. But on the other hand, breakthroughs. This is the week. Everything is aligned. So if you all are feeling squeezed, if you're experiencing similar things like me, particularly in communication and expression, self-expression in particular, those things are bringing up the past. It's bringing up the garbage that we all live through. And the thing is here, you have to choose to cut through it, sail through it, move through it in order to get to the other side. There is no other way, there's no other choice. And you know, sometimes that means cutting cords. It means letting go of people. It means facing yourself. It means going into your dark forest and shining light on it. Shining light on the parts of yourself that you don't like. The issues that you've always stayed away from. The things that you have avoided. Those are the things that if you can break through that, break through those, look at yourself and say, you know, I acted like a total bitch. I was really an absolute cunt, as a friend, as a new friend of mine says. I was this, I was that, I am like me. I don't consider myself a nice person at all. I know I have a big heart. My heart is golden, it's open wide. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to be nice and cheery and chatty and smiley and whatever it is. I'm not like that. I'll smile when I see you if I like you. I won't be aggressive. But it doesn't mean that I am a nice person, all flowers and candy and that sort of stuff. I don't believe in those things, and it just ain't me. My point being that this is where you have to know yourself. You have to know what triggers you. You have to learn what triggers you. You have to know what makes you happy, what makes you sad. You have to know that, you know, this thing is bothering me. Let me deal with it now. You have to know if you sweep things under the rug. You have to know if you stuff things down. You have to know if you throw stuff in the cupboard and try to forget it. Your mental cupboard and your emotional cupboard. But you always also have to be aware, my dear, that shit that you swept under the rug, that you pushed into a cupboard, you swept under the carpet, you pushed outside or into a dark corner, you have to be aware that it is going to come back and bite you in the ass, or it is going to come back at times when you least expect them. That's what I mean by this is the week for breakthroughs. Because anything that's really upsetting you, particularly if it's surprising, but when you look back you realize the stuff that you haven't dealt with, deal with it. Find a way to deal with it and let it go. That's my talk for today, because it's blazing hot and I gotta get back into the AC. So I'm gonna say namaste, people. Ciao.